Welcome to Trust Levels. Big Trust Levels.
Big. That's
We got-
the only way we do it.
We got
Big.
Mark Ingram, the first Alabama Heisman Trophy winner, 28th pick overall for the New Orleans Saints, and myself, Cam Jordan, just a scrub who gets to be in this conversation. But we are bringing in
All decade Cam Jordan. All decade, my friend.
We are
Legacy,
bringing in
legacy.
one of our esteemed friends. He came to the league, took over since he's been in the league. Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year.
Champion.
Took his team to a championship, and though he did not obtain championship, he is what we call one of the legends of the game. He's a Georgia product from the
Bulldog.
esteemed, one of the esteemed running back U's. Bulldog, of course, from the SEC.
The number 2 running back you.
When we talk about everything that it is to be a NFL pro, we are speaking highly of course, the Todd Gurley.
What's up, fellas? I appreciate y'all for having me, man. Appreciate y'all having me.
Levels. Big trust
Levels.
levels. You feel me?
Brought to you by Pepsi.
TG 400 is what they call them.
Yeah, that's the name. You know what I'm saying? TG3, TG400, whatever y'all want to call it.
Oh, it's the third. It's Todd Gurley the third or the second?
It's the second, but everybody been calling me TG3 because of my number at Georgia. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I just go
I knew
along
it was
with
the second. I knew it was the second. I knew I ain't
Yeah.
tripping. See, we got the second in the building. You know what I mean? Roman numerals.
Mhm.
Don't take my chain idea, though. Don't take my chain idea.
Hey, Mark, how many arguments do you have to have?
Bro,
You're
think-
just
think-
a junior.
Yeah, I'm not a junior, bro.
Yeah,
I'm the
if
second.
I was a junior motherfucker, it'd say it on my name.
Bro, I feel like I've known you for at least real life like 3 years now. Tough. Your
Most definitely.
your dreads have not changed like the length. Like they've been like perfectly at shoulder
Remember
level.
you said you cut your dreads off because it was covering your name?
Right.
I was like, well, at least your shit was growing. My shit just stopped completely.
Okay, so that's not by habit. Like you ain't going in for the maintenance
Those-
where it was just like this is
those-
us.
Those are full-grown dreads.
Yeah,
full-grown
they
dreads.
just stopped right here. They just
Ain't no
stopped right
baby.
here.
This-
I guess
this-
it could.
You say well, this us right now.
Yeah, it could always be worse though.
It could.
It'll always be worse.
You could always have them
That's
Johnson just snap right
you-
there at the back of your neck. Like
They could be hanging off the back of the. Feel me?
You looking like Stevie Wonder.
no doubt. The struggles. Now you could look like Coolio and then really be struggling. Just have the two jump out there like Antonio.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good on that one.
Man, so when's the last time you had a fade, bro? Tell me that. Or a good taper, man.
Probably ninth grade. I
Dang,
had the
that's when.
cornrow. Yeah, I had the cornrows and all that before then.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah.
just like plaits and shit.
Then you grew. Then you locked them up.
Yeah.
Wait,
yeah,
you've been
we
locked
just
up since
locked down.
like 10th grade? When'd you start? When you start the
Yeah,
journey?
Like 11th. Like 11.
Okay. All college
So
like
that's
TG.
2011, like 2011, 2010. So it's been
Yeah.
like 10 years.
2011, 2010, boys in high school. Sheesh.
We old, bro.
You young buck. Y'all wasn't though.
Goodness.
Yeah, no,
Y'all-
2011, I was in the
looking-
league.
I was looking up to y'all.
Yeah.
No
I
doubt.
was like, I need to get there.
Hey man, nah, bro. I hear you was on Team USA, the hurdler, bro, running out there in France. Bonjour, bro. It says my
That
dog
was
was
back
a
in my
my
back
dog
in my
said
prime days, y'all.
Team USA, my dog.
Team USA on the hurdle?
Did you play? Is the question.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hell no, I did not. Bro, look, let me tell y'all about this whole experience. So this track coach I knew, he was like, come to Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and just run. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like I was literally like my own track coach. I would teach myself the hurdles and whatnot. So we go to South Carolina, we do like do the race down there. I guess that was like the pre-trial to qualify for the USA team.
He didn't let you
And I
know
ended up
beforehand?
winning. Bro, I did not know. I
He
ended up
set you
winning.
up.
They was like, all right, you got your passport? All right, we about to go to Italy for a whole week. I'm like, what? Why y'all didn't tell me this? So I'm the kid with the same pair of shoes. I had to go to Walmart to go get
Miles had to get you
and1
right. Yeah.
shorts.
Yeah.
Some Hanes.
Yeah,
Just wearing
yeah.
the same stuff besides the, like USA stuff. But nah, it was like I literally
That's
have
dope,
like,
though.
still have
Italy?
my friends from that team though. Yeah, I still have my friends from like
When was
over
that?
there.
You was in the 10th, 11th when that happened?
I think I was in
Ninth?
11th.
That's
Going
dope.
into my
Go to
11th.
Italy. Go to
11th grade,
Italy
yeah.
as 16 years old, bro. That's dope.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
On my
So what
own
hurdles?
too.
You
It was
ran the
cool.
110s or the 300s?
110.
I did the 300s and then I fell in love with the 110s.
Them 300s.
I'll say the 300. I'm already putting out there like 300 with the hurdles, Jones.
Yeah, it's crazy. So the 300s is cool until you get to like states. That's when you got to do the prelims.
Semis.
And then like,
Yeah.
you like, all right, man, I can't do this and do the 100.
Them mugs,
do
Them
every
mugs.
other-
I'd
everything else.
have had to run the 400 to get my 200 stronger. You know what I mean? And I can't imagine running the 400 wild jumper hurdles. Come on, that's what they be
Yeah.
doing in the Olympics. 400-meter hurdles. They be flying 48s, 49s.
Yeah, they got that.
Yeah.
They do
They
got
got
that.
that.
They got
See,
that.
and that's why I stuck my ass right in the field. Like they're like, oh, you want to do track? Yeah. You want to do this open four?
Let me throw
mean,
that thing as far as
Can I
I
get
can.
to that discus? That discus
Yeah.
looked like a frisbee, and I'm pretty good at frisbee. And I had to go.
Hey,
I had
but
to
you
go.
know they
Let
had
me
to.
let me tell y'all this. I did get an Ivy League offer for track though.
Where?
I think it was like Princeton and Cornell.
Oh,
I
that
was
boy.
like, shit. You know, I'm a kid. I'm in the hood. I'm in North Carolina. Nobody makes it to an Ivy League school. I was like, yeah, I'm definitely going here.
Yeah, Princeton.
I was
That
like,
would've-
nah, I'm good. I play football.
That's what I'm saying. That would have closed your door on all types of sports. Like you, be like, I'm about to go do track over it.
At Princeton?
Yeah, I would have been y'all sound engineer for this podcast right here.
Which is a great job, by the way. Great,
Yeah.
great. Job.
Yeah. Shout out to the whole team.
No doubt,
Yeah.
no doubt. Oh, dang. All right, so track. We got basketball though.
Yeah, we got the basketball. So
No.
I got
Uh-oh.
another story for that too.
Wait.
I got a
He
lot of
said,
stories.
yeah.
So
Look,
He sounded
I
indecisive.
actually-
And like he didn't want to
I
put that
actually
out there.
quit football.
Yeah.
I
got
quit
the
football my freshman year to focus on basketball.
Okay, with that.
How'd
I
that
got
work
tired
out?
of- I got tired of playing football. Like
In the
I
ninth
played
grade?
it my whole life.
Yeah. So how'd that work out for you? Tell us about that.
I'll say
Actually
'cause
was
you-
good.
you hit me with
I
the
was Derrick Rose on my JV team.
On the JV.
I like the way you slid that in there. Yeah.
The Derrick Rose on the
I-
JV.
All right. I played varsity basketball before I played varsity football. I didn't play
Yeah.
varsity football until my 11th grade year.
Mm.
So we had to have a growth spurt. Run me through this, cause
But you quit though. So
You,
like when
you like
did you
6'1" now. We
come
had
back to
there had to be a
football?
growth spurt. 6'2", 6'3".
I-
You sort of tall.
No, I was about 6'1" in
Okay.
high school, kind of like 6 feet, 6'1". So
wasn't nobody
my
trying
freshman
to tackle you?
year, I went out.
6'1" running back?
I went out to practice. To catch a ride. I was doing some like, extra work after school, trying to get some extra credit. Teacher's pet.
Yeah.
And then I tried to go get a ride from one of the homies, and then the coaches started talking to me. It was like, "Yeah, why you don't come out and play football?" Then they convinced me to, playing football. I started back. I was like the second string quarterback, and I was playing like defensive end.
Yeah,
Playing-
that boy was trying
And
to
my
get that
number
big
was
bag.
87.
87 QB,
Yeah.
backup QB and DN 87.
I
they
was
didn't
I was
expect
with you
to
until
play
you
at
dropped the
all.
87. Yeah.
They didn't expect you to play at all. 87.
But my boy cussed the coach out the next week. I got number 1, and it's been on ever since.
Your boy had to take up for you. Like you ain't gonna do my dog like this. Okay. Oh, I would have
So-
never
My
thought.
spot, my
What?
jersey.
No doubt.
He's
And
off the
then-
team.
Yeah.
Is number one
Hey,
available?
did you pick 87? Like who picked 87?
Nah, like
At least they didn't give you like
I came like week 5 of the season. Like
Okay.
everything was
everything was 8.
done.
At
Yeah,
least they didn't
yeah,
give
it
you
was-
like 62 or 68 or something like that. Like,
Nah, yeah, it was bad. It was bad, but I ain't gonna lie, I was, it was kind of messed up for letting my boy
87 ain't bad. Like
taking
if
his
you would have
number,
played
though.
receiver or tight end.
Oh, it was your boy's number you took.
Yeah, well, he got kicked off the team. Like he couldn't do nothing with the number, so I was like,
let me-
Coach, can
slide.
Let me handle
can
that. Let me handle that.
Can I get that right there?
Look,
kicked him off.
hey, when you say your boy Spaz, I thought he spazzed for you. Like, hey, coach, you got my dog messed up in this weak ass number. And then, oh no, he had his own situation.
He had his own situation, and then
you gotta take advantage where you can.
Exactly.
Oh, that fresh number 1. Can I see that, coach? Yeah, that feels nice. And then how many?
You gotta have the number 1.
So then, of course,
single-digit number in high school.
Wait, so you was quarterback, defensive end. When did running back take over? RB1.
I didn't play. I played defense my whole life. Like, I never played offense until my 10th grade year.
I've hit you before. That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's why we attack. I played defense too.
So I was on. So my sophomore year, that's when I started running back on JV. I was on JV, but my high school team was good. We won
all 3 state championships, huh?
Yeah, in a row. Went to 5. And nothing too crazy. Just a little school.
That boy,
just a little school.
Champion.
In North Carolina.
Yeah, North Carolina.
You grew up with
the basketball state.
You grew up, and a rapper city. Your boy DaBaby, huh? That's your partner, huh? Since back in the You Heard Me. He was back. Yo, check my mixtape out, huh? That boy was. You was listening back to them garage specials,
that's back in the days. You can ask to leave everybody. I'm like, yo, listen to DaBaby. Everybody like, man, I'm not listening to no local rapper. I'm like, watch. he gonna be up.
He gonna be on that next level.
Like a couple months later, I don't know how he did it. He just took off. So I'll be telling him he owe me 5%. That's it.
Yeah.
Because you was putting the homies on the homies. Yeah.
Agent fees.
I hope nobody paying 5%. Whew.
Yeah, you can't. that's illegal.
Yeah. Look, no doubt in our league, but you go to baseball.
Yeah.
It tells about some of them experiences, man. Some of them Athens, Georgia experiences, man. I know you got some stories about walking to class, people running you down. What you got, man?
Man, let's see. I don't know where to start.
Were you like Mark and not able to go to school because you were just too famous, and you had to do? Is that how Georgia worked?
Nah, it wasn't that bad. I took the bus. I took the bus everywhere.
Campus bus.
Got cool with the most important people on campus, which is the parking people. Had my parking lady.
Shout out,
she
no
was
tickets.
Clutch.
Bro, big clutch. My parking lady, shout out to T-Town. I remember. She always showed love.
It was fun for me though. Like, I enjoyed the whole college experience. And then
what's your favorite memory?
What's
your favorite memory of just being a student, bro? Not even football wise, just being a student on campus.
Oh, it was lit. Like, I mean, for the most part, all I had to do was individual, and then I'll talk shit the rest of the practice. So I'm like, I'm definitely going out the night before. The spring was, man. Look, I had a ball. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be crowd surfing, fake birthday parties.
Fake birthday parties.
Fake birthday
because my birthday always August 3rd.
So the crowd surfing. What you do? We
in camp all the time.
Crowd surfing. After y'all win, what you just jump in the stands? They pass you around.
No, this was just every day.
In the bar, just crowd surfing.
This is every day.
Yeah, this was TG
that came through the
in
bar.
The off season.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so we know about the All-American RB, man. We know about you about to, you was tearing the whole NCAA up. I remember that, bro. You was killing. But I see that you was joined the track team too, 60 meters hurdles in college too.
So, you know why I did that?
Because he didn't know it was a track. It was a race.
Because you was not trying to do spring ball. Ha ha!
The boy's smart. Sir. The boy's smart.
No, hey, spring ball.
Matt drills. But man, my stupid roommate, Keith Marshall, he ain't stupid, that's my guy. But he hurt his hamstring. Then the coach was like, nah, y'all can't go no more, because the track coach was like, nah, I don't want y'all to be to blame if y'all get hurt. Then I had to
track coach felt that heat.
Man,
track coach felt that heat.
Yeah, I had to go back to playing football and doing football stuff. I was so mad.
So you never got a chance to run a meet or nothing?
I did one meet, and I came 6th all time. in like the 60
your
meter
all-time-
hurdles. And then
your time was 6 all time.
at Georgia,
Georgia.
at like Georgia.
Yeah,
So I was like,
just winging it too, just raw, not even
oh
working
yeah,
on snapping the
just thugging
trail.
it. What they say,
You
that was just all natural.
Yeah.
my
You wouldn't
natural
even
ability.
practice snapping the trail leg down, skimming that hurdle like
Mm-mm.
that. You know what I mean?
I was trying to get out of football
My,
workouts.
my dog was a real hurdler. That's why you.
Hey,
That's why you be
TG out
teabagging
there,
folks
front
coming
leg
over
out there.
people.
Huh.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey.
TG, football got this weight room. I got a hurdle.
Yeah.
I got
We
it.
got a mild warm up, coach. I'm sorry.
I got the.
That's
mild
why
ass
that boy.
straight
Hey,
Hey,
turn.
that's why you
Everybody
be
like-
looking like that when you hurling people. That trail leg be to the side, perfect form. You be
Got to.
teabagging some safety. Looking stupid. You know what I mean?
No, be so disrespectful. Hey, when you see a running back do something to your dog as like a defensive end, you try not to laugh. Like in my mind, like I'm in here trailing at an angle, and I see one of my boys get hurdled midfield. I'm over here like,
But hey, butt cheeks just skim the top of his helmet. Just
no doubt. Like,
teabag him.
Straight like that. Hey, usually it's a DB, so I don't never feel bad for them guys anyway. They bring it upon themselves.
Yeah. You know, anybody that's 3rd and 7 and my receiver is, drops the pass, you didn't do nothing, and you're talking about,
yeah.
I told you don't throw my way
I
ever
seen a
again.
video on Instagram about that. the
Yeah,
other
Spice
day.
Adams. Spice
Oh, yeah.
Adams, right? That boy be on point with him.
Bruh, that joint was so funny. DBs are like
Amazing
literally
people.
the last thing I'd be concerned about. Really, corners. Safeties, they come and bring it, but like the corners
a
don't
few
really
safeties.
They don't want no smoke.
Every now and then you have a safety that's in the middle. You're like, yeah, when we break the second level of this game, I will be aware of where I'm at on the field.
Hardest hitting safety still
Exactly.
Cam Chancellor.
He is the coldest, bro. They got to get that man respect, bro.
Hey, I lucked up, and he happened to be hurt about 4 times we played them. So I only played him once.
I remember we played them boys we went up to Seattle. It was a playoff game maybe. Well, we ran a duo. I bounced out, cut it up. Me and him. Bah! We both just and I got up.
Mhm.
I couldn't even see straight for real. I was back there. It was like a run. It was a run, play, kill, pass. I'm sitting back there. I'm like, I said, you better kill it, Drew. I'm still trying to get my equilibrium back. You know what I mean?
I'm a
Yeah.
little off right
Nah,
now.
see, I came in the lead at the right time. The Legion of Boom, they was like
They was-
last
they was-
2 years.
Yeah.
Navarro.
Navarro,
he
Patrick
wasn't-
Willis.
Yeah, Willis was gone, but I had to go against
Bro,
Navarro.
we
so-
played them boys in 2011 when they was in their prime. Pat Willis, Navarro Bowman. What's the big D
Dante
tackle?
Hittner.
Dante Hittner. What's the
Dante
big white boy?
Hittner.
The big D tackle.
James.
No.
No.
Cam.
Smith.
Justin Smith.
Justin
Both
Smith. It was,
Smiths.
yeah, it was
both
Alden
Smiths.
coming off
Ain't
the
no
edge.
double team.
Yeah.
Justin out there
Boy,
going like
Smiths,
this to the tackles and guards. That boy was big.
Cold. Yeah.
Yeah, I came in at the right time. I mean, I came in getting whooped, but
All right.
got some yards off of it.
So,
to
hey.
say the least.
To say the least, first 4 games at what?
You know
half
what's
a thousand?
one of the most embarrassing game I played in was probably when we played against the Saints. And whatever Sean and Greg Williams have their little beef.
Oh yeah, that was
y'all did like a throwback. It was like the 4th quarter. Y'all was just like
yeah.
killing us. And Greg was like so mad. He was still sending blitzes. Like
Yeah.
the game was over with.
Yeah.
No,
What about your tell us about a college game that you remember? Most embarrassing and biggest win.
I'll say gotta be biggest win.
Biggest win first, because you already told us
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
embarrassing. You already told us you're
Biggest
embarrassing, mama.
win?
So biggest win. Yeah.
Biggest win.
Most exciting win as a Georgia Bulldog.
Exciting win.
I know. I'm sorry.
Probably beating Florida. I think my
Beating
freshman year we were playing
At
Florida.
Florida?
It was like number 1 and number 2. Well,
At
we
Florida?
always play in Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, the neutral.
We always play in Jacksonville. So
So
playing
how
against
far is
those
that?
guys,
How far is that from Athens?
About a 7-hour drive.
So y'all flew there. So it's really a
Yeah,
home
we
game
fly
for them.
there.
Right.
Yeah.
I'll say
my
if you-
freshman year.
if
It's
you gotta
supposed to
go
be
7
neutral, but it's
Bro,
really a
I'll say
home game.
how is Jacksonville neutral?
It's not.
Man, it's crazy. But when you see the stadium, it's like half orange,
Yeah.
half red. It's
Yeah.
like
Right.
Yeah,
It's
legit.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
Most embarrassing loss was at South Carolina my freshman year as well. This one Clowney was like being Clowney.
He was
I
that
mean,
dude.
Alien. An alien.
bro, one of the running backs tried to cut him. He literally hurdled him and still sacked the quarterback.
He was doing his college highlights were stupid.
Yeah, I'll say his college highlights
Yeah.
really.
Bam in the running back, picking up the fumble.
The Yam is going to the crib with it.
Bro.
I was like, yeah, so he locked himself in at number one.
Yeah, for sure.
Yo, TG, you went to what RBs was there with you? Sony Michelle and Chubb?
Yeah,
They was there with you?
Sony was there.
I
Nick
forgot
was
about
there.
Sony went to Georgia. He
And-
had the
and Chubb.
Pats, yeah, huh?
Yeah,
Listen,
Chubb.
I was
and
watching
Sony.
that young boy run as a freshman. I'm like, listen, because Chubb was cold and you was cold. I'm like, man, whoever that little boy Michelle is, he nice.
Yeah,
Hey, in college, other than yourself, who was the coldest? Like, take yourself out of it. Coldest person you played played with.
played with.
Yeah, like on your squad, like who was the coldest? Like if I took myself out of it, D-Jack and Javi Best were probably the two coldest guys I played with. Yeah, on squad.
I mean, I gotta go like, I'm gonna have to go like Sony. Offense, right?
Yeah. Well, any offense, defense.
I mean, it could be anybody. I had Keenan Allen,
You remember?
Marvin
Do
Jones.
you remember watching? Jarvis Jones?
Jarvis Jones.
He was
Jarvis
the
Jones.
DN at Georgia.
DN?
Like
Yeah,
outside
yeah.
linebacker, 29. He was so cold. Offensive wise, I mean, I'm gonna go with Sony and Chubb.
Okay.
Just like seeing them guys.
So what's
Trying to see.
tell
No hate to
us,
nobody else.
tell
We
us
had
some-
my
No.
boy Malcolm Mitchell, but
Yeah.
he was like on offense, then he was on
RB go
defense.
RB go RB. What you gonna think? RB
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
RB.
It's
No,
not a knock to
Now,
anybody. I'm just
played
saying, like,
against-
So tell
know
us
what I'm
about your
saying?
favorite experience that's with the running back group. You had Chubb, you, Michelle, all elite running backs, all first rounders, all boys still grinding in the league, having big seasons. Tell us some stories about, y'all at Georgia or even now. I know y'all be kicking it doing RB trips and didn't invite me, so.
oh,
that happened to
my-
be one. You know
I
what?
stay on the uninvited
It's
list.
dumb.
You too, Cam.
The-
I don't know what's
The
going
young
on.
boys, you know how it is, man. The young boys stick together. They was out in New York. I seen them out in New York. I'm like, damn, y'all out here, y'all ain't tell me. So I linked up with them. But my good times was probably just I was only there with them for like a year.
Yeah. So you was a junior, they was freshmen.
Yes. I mean, I guess the best thing I would say is them not taking my goddamn job. I worked hard for it. Look, because my running back coach was hell. He's like, what do y'all? He put us on game early, like with everything as far as the lead. He was like, what you think when I get y'all? You think I'm like I stopped recruiting? Like, no, I'm going to go get somebody better than you. If not, you know what I'm saying, the same
sure.
way. So he always like pushes. He really showed us how to work, and I felt like I did a good job of just being, like being a junior. Same thing with you, Mark, just like being that guy, but then showing the young guys, how to work under you.
Yeah, right.
And
Still
and that's
holding
the
it
best
down.
thing.
Yep.
Exactly. And that's the best thing I like about it too, is for like, those guys, they worked hard, they got to where they needed to be. But I feel like we all pushed each other and we all like figured out how to work, how to practice and prep ourselves for the game. And then just seeing them boys do that shit in the league, like Chubb coming, he should have been number one in rushing. But
yeah, until Derrick Henry
Tennessee-
wanted to go for 250 yards the last week of the year.
Tennessee, they fed Henry and made sure he got that rushing title.
No,
and
literally, the
then-
boy had to go for 230 yards to like get it. He went
Yeah.
for like 231 yards.
Bruh.
And then the
then,
way he
like,
took it into
playing
the
against-
playoffs.
Yeah, it was crazy. So in the Super Bowl, played against who I played against?
Man,
Oh,
Ty, you
Sony.
that dude, bro. We sitting here
Played
talking about
against Sony.
college, bro.
I was so mad, but I was happy as hell for him. Like the next day I won the Super Bowl, I was like, I just sent him a text like, man, I'm happy as hell for you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I was hot, but I was happy as hell for him. And I was like, I was so proud of him. I even told him to hop on the PJ with us and go out the country. But he was doing championship
shit,
runs.
yeah.
I was just I was just soaking
You was
my
doing-
pain
yeah.
away.
He was doing the championship tour, and you were soaking your sorrows.
Exactly.
Nah, but I was saying though, I'm like, man, we talking about college. We ain't even said about the league for real,
Yeah.
you know.
And Mark, what pick did you go in the draft? I had to
28.
bring it back. Yeah, I had
28.
to bring back the first round for these boys too, man.
You had to, bro.
I had to.
But
Why
pick
they be
you went?
trying us like that though?
They always be playing with the running backs, bro. I'm tired
Bro,
of this, bro.
Like they
Ty-
don't say
Ty
nothing
went high.
about any other position.
Bruh, Ty went
Bro.
high. Ty went like, if it's not 9, he was probably 10.
10. I was 10. I was
Bruh,
10.
he was going. Cause I remember he came out. I was like, dang. I was like, Mark and Todd. I was like, I don't think we gonna get him, but we gonna 10.
Bro,
I said, yeah, we.
I ain't
gonna
gonna
have
lie. I was in the green room laughing. I was joking. I'm like, ain't no way I'm going top 10, like top 15. You know, I just tore my ACL and whatnot. I'm just in the green
But you
room.
were a
just
freaking
like,
dog.
Right.
I know, but
Right.
I don't know how it happened, but it happened. I was happy as hell too.
You had tore your ACL and you didn't think you was going top 15. Tell us about that, man. About
Not only tearing the ACL, but like coming
the
back.
bounce
and-
back. The
I would
bounce
say
back.
bounce back is
The
always
whole thing. I mean, you had the injury. Like, I know, like, what was your thoughts? You know, you were, a junior, high profile.
Yeah.
Think you're going first round. Probably, I know you're going top 3 at that point. You know what I mean? Then what was the mindset? You know, when that happened, going through the rehab,
Honestly,
coming back, all the way to getting drafted.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, like my whole junior year, like I felt like, how you feel like it's the year for you. I go into junior year, I'm snapping. I get suspended. I got suspended 4 games for like the autograph signing. So I'm looking, I'm like, should I even go back? Because for like 3 weeks, I didn't even know how long I was going to be suspended. So I was thinking about just going out and just leaving school right then and there and just go to the league. But I'm like, nah, I let my team. I'm like, I let my teammates down.
right.
So I come back, Auburn, night game.
At Auburn?
It's crazy. No, in Georgia.
Mhm.
I tell my team, I'm like, I gotta come back. I tear my ACL. Then I'm like, damn, this is always something.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, all right, just another speed bump in the road. So at that point, I'm like, man, I just need to be able to prove to myself like that I can do it in the league too. That was like my biggest thing. No OTAs, no training camp, no training camp.
Straight ball.
And my first game though, I had like 6 carries for like 9 yards.
Tough day at the
And then
office.
Yeah.
You had to look around
Yeah.
like, but I'm that dude though. Like, 1 second, let me just check with myself.
No. Look, the
Boy, going up to the line like-
coach was hyping us up. Like he was hyping me up. Like, yeah, those 6 carries could have easily went for 90 yards. And I'm like, yeah, right. So, and then like the next game, they asked me to start, and I guess like the rest was history. But it was a long process.
You went for over a half a band though in the
half a
first 4
band,
games,
though.
right?
Yeah, I think I had like
566 in your first 4 starts.
It was crazy.
566
happy.
in your first 4 career starts.
Yeah, that's what we call a big snap.
That's what we call big bracking. Toting that.
And then
rock.
after that, I said this lead thing, it's not too bad after all. I get used to this.
Yeah. Reset the RB market that I didn't get to.
Because
take
that RB market plummeted, and me and Mark were sitting there like, I was like, so you sure you want to hit this free agency?
I swear. Every time it's just it's my luck. RB market goes like this. Mark's free agent. Running back market going like this. Mark's a free agent.
Mark's free agent. Yeah.
Hey, look, TG, look, we sitting there after like whatever it is, right? Like right before you get paid, Mark about to be up. He's like, they Saints ain't hit me for my 50-year extension, so I'm up. He like, Cam, it's been real, dog. I'm out. I was like, Mark, stop playing with me, bro. Like we came in together.
Hey,
we
Mark
gonna stay.
sound like me.
I'm out. He's like,
no.
Free agency coming out next week. I'm gone. He called me like, Cam, I'm about to take this deal. I was like, what you talking about? Yeah. They sent over a deal. I got to take it. I was like, take it. Come on back.
Hey,
I did.
look,
I did.
Mark, I tell everybody that, bro. Like, that's what's wrong with a lot of people nowadays, though. Like, everybody worry about you know, what everybody else got. Like you said,
Mm-hmm.
worrying about somebody else's bread. Like at the end of the day, like
You gotta be happy with you.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You gotta be
I-
happy.
you can't count-
You gotta
you
know
can't-
what. Can't count another man's pockets.
Man, but you can count your blessings. Sit there like,
Exactly.
all right, if the team offer me 4, that means my house for 1.5 is good. Like team offered me 12. I'm looking at this $3 million spot, and now I'm on. Like
Yeah.
you gotta count your own blessings. Like, all right, this is what I can do.
Yeah.
That tunnel vision on me, mine, and what's good. You can't look over and be like, but he making that game.
Especially for us as running backs too, because you already know how they do us.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know,
That running back
like
market volatile.
me- yeah, it was just like me being the offensive player of the year, but I wasn't sitting up there saying, "Well, I'm offensive player of the year. I should be making
Offensive
you
player of
know,
the year
the
type money.
Yeah,
receivers
what
money,
Julio
like-
Jones is making.
yeah,
Right.
like exactly." But at the end of the day, you just gotta be grateful, count your blessings, and just be happy.
Yeah, man. Can't count another man's blessings. You just got to take yours, stack them. Stack your blessings.
And be happy
Appreciate
you're in the
you,
right
man,
position.
for leading the way, being
Listen,
a good
bro.
example too.
Man, hey, the running backs, we brothers. You know what I mean? We feel
Yeah, for sure.
if can't nobody feel our pain, we feel our pain. You know what I mean? So we got to kick game. We got to kick game. You know, the
Got to.
OG Sproles kick game to me, man. AD kick game to me. You know, you just got to keep. You know, you got to be the best you could be while still kicking game to the younger ones, man. Because all we got is each other. All we got is each other.
When the Rams they drafted a running back this year, I reached out to bro. I'm like, hey, you know, I've been in this position. Like, I want to see you win. You got to see everybody win, bro. It's only
Yeah.
right. Like,
Mhm,
you know what I'm saying?
mhm.
It's a brotherhood.
Yeah.
And the one thing about us, like y'all the OGs, and then me being like right under y'all. Like,
You an OG
gotta-
too. What's this? This is your 6
Yeah,
years, right?
like,
I'll say welcome.
Yeah, welcome
6 years.
to
Like,
OG hood.
but like you can't never hate on the young guys, because the young guys wouldn't have never been in the position if it wasn't for the me's, the marks, you know what I'm saying, the
Right.
APs, like everybody else, like everybody, you got to pay the way some way.
Yep,
You
yep.
just gotta appreciate them, the young bucks.
No, that I be pushing all the young ones. Like, look,
You got to.
don't be like me, be better than me. And then when you get a chance,
Exactly.
break the squad over their head, because at the end of the day, they cut you as soon as they find a replacement for you. You know, you
Oh,
speak
yeah, for sure.
like
It's a young man's league. They trying to find a young man that's on minimum that can do the job that you do.
no doubt.
You know what I mean?
That's
He
why
can
you
do
gotta
it
set.
somewhere close to what you do. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
that's why you gotta set your guarantees right. Don't matter.
Hey, no, let us know about your welcome to the NFL moment. Who hit you with that? Yeah.
And or the welcome to NFL moment when you hit him with that stiff arm, hit him with that hezzy jump over with you. He was like, and now I'm
Tap the
feeling-
pylon, touchdown type.
I think it was Antrell Roll. We was playing against like my rookie year, but I was stumbling and I got hit hard as hell. And I got up, I was like, who the fuck was that? And then you know how the DBs be like, you know, they just be so extra, but
overhyping
Yeah,
everything. Love it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yapping.
yeah.
We don't even call them capping. They be yap. Like a
Yapping.
little poop.
But
Yap.
nah, he smacked me though. Like I was stumbling. You know how like you stumbling and you trying to like
You
gain
gain
your balance and your head is down.
Yeah.
Smack me. But other than that,
that's a
What about
prime
your
time
run?
whack.
What about your run? Now we
Yeah,
need your
what's a run you broke through and was
run.
like,
a dummy run where they say,
Forever.
Todd, I need you to make a highlight tape. You got about 4 clips you putting on there first.
no doubt. Like if they
Gotta
say
give us the
Cam,
first-
You know,
I need
my-
a highlight
one of my
tape. I'd be like
favorite-
Atlanta.
one of my favorite runs is one of my favorite runs.
You ain't
is
peep with
probably one of my first time.
You ain't peep that.
Oh, that's gonna be easy, especially when I play them boys twice a year. But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
just chip this man for me, please. Chip
Nah, don't though.
Oh yeah, he don't like that. He don't like that. Hey, he don't like that.
Hey,
He
TG,
don't
hey,
like
tell
that.
him if you chip me once, I'm like going out my way to give it back. Like I mean,
Yeah. I said my best run was probably like my first time running out the gun. We ran like a power, and I went like 75 yards my rookie year, and then after that, I never really ran out the gun again.
I love power out the gun, bro. I love it.
I
I
don't.
love
So-
I love
supposed
gun
to
I know
run.
I
runs.
had
Pass
to
out
do
the gun.
gun runs.
I
though.
love gun runs. You think we're passing? No, I had 2
Like, I
guards
gotta-
pulling.
yeah.
And that's what I'm
See,
saying.
the thing when I
I'm
was
pulled
like when
back.
I was with the Rams the whole time, everything I got was like
Right
just
ahead.
from the eye. Yeah, from the eye. I'm definitely looking forward to like doing some gun runs in Atlanta for sure.
You about to snap, bro. Trust me.
No doubt. No
You
doubt.
about to snap.
Take me through your first check, because I can tell you what happened when I got my first signing bonus, and I was like, I'm rich. Who? He gonna take half? Uncle Sam, what is a FICA?
My money.
No doubt. Run me through your first check and what you bought first.
Hey, we talking about the big check or we
The
talking
big
about
check.
the little one?
Nah.
Oh, okay,
okay.
okay.
That first signing bonus that I'm a millionaire status.
The draft, yeah.
Yeah.
Your first draft signing bonus as Ricky.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do? You know the typical stuff, buy your mama house. I was in St. Louis, so I was like, I'm probably not gonna be staying here year round. So I was like, I'm gonna just give me an apartment. I didn't buy nothing though.
You copped the whip?
Nah, I didn't. I didn't buy my first whip until like my third or fourth year in the league.
Yeah, the second big deal when you was the highest paid RB in league history.
Yeah, I'm not a car person though. You know, I try to get everything for free too.
Yeah, I know.
Shout out to the sponsors, man.
Everything, hey, Rock Boy. That's how you live. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, I want to talk about that since we getting there.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so you bought mom's a house.
Concert.
That's
complimentary backstage pass.
Got moms. Oh yeah, you know I got y'all.
You need a
Mom's
guest to
house.
the next Rock Nation brunch.
That's what I'm saying. I always wanted to do one of these pictures. I wanted to get to Black Excellence.
See, but it's so much going on. You have to like really put yourself in that camera, like like I was chilling in the background,
right?
But like everybody else is like, you got to really be in the mix to like get those photos. But it be jumping though. This is my first year going to the the Rock Nation brunch and shit.
Yeah. I'll say how was that being with Rock Nation? I've clearly. You get a. Did they give you a chain for signing up? I just want to know what the starting kit is.
Rock Boy.
Yeah.
What's the Rock Nation starter kit?
The Rock Nation starter kit. just one of them 444 Jay-Z hats. The Rock Nation hats.
Okay.
Couple paper planes gear. I honestly I like being with those guys, man. Like, they cool.
They
like
take care of you.
One,
what I seen.
Yeah, like they like my family. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's somebody that's not even with them, like my agent, my previous agent before, like he's not with them. They didn't like agree on terms or whatnot, but like he's still my dude. Like Peckus, he went over to CAA. Like he's still my guy. Hove. Like when you can like actually say some shit, like when you can just text. You know what I'm saying? Like when you can text Jay-Z like and get a response back or like give him a call.
That's different.
Get a response back. Yeah, like, but that tell you what type of dude he is too though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And he's always willing to help out. But I always show like I'm trying to learn too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gonna help someone out that really want to learn.
You can't help somebody that don't want to help themselves.
No doubt.
Exactly.
When your ambitions speak for yourself, it automatically opens up doors for you.
100%.
Yeah, you can take them to the table, but you can't put food in nobody's mouth.
So what's the dopest experience that Rock Nation has presented you with, whether it be meeting somebody, an appearance?
Have you met Obama? That's
I've
my
Obama
one Grail piece.
Obama had my floor seats at the Duke game.
Huh?
What you mean?
It was Obama though.
He took so you had seats. And they like erased you to give to him?
Nah, I was just hating because I think I was sitting in those seats the year before. And then, because I go to the Duke UNC game every year. Yeah, so I was like, damn,
How he get my seat? How he get my seat?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in
but it was
AA.
All good.
I'm in row AA and row BB.
Yeah.
That boy.
I'm more of a fan, so I want to stand up. I want to be with the Cameron Crazy.
He in there getting splinters on his feet.
Exactly. I never met Obama.
Dang.
I met Obama.
My coolest experience. You did?
I was the first team that met him. You know what I mean?
Roll
Tide. That boy was like
when he made this famous with the.
I'm like.
Hey, yo, Mark. My first touchdown. I did that because of you, probably.
In high school.
With the gloves, y'all had the A.
Yeah.
Let's talk about these duty skills. If you go into this war zone, do you have a chance to win? If you go into the gulag, are you coming out?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a beast.
So I'm just at the bottom. I'm just a bottom tier.
That gulag is a roll of the dice. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean,
if you shoot 50% in the gulag one night, you doing all right.
Oh no, I ain't shooting 50% nothing. I'm gonna die a lot of times, but
You gonna kill somebody though.
Like 50 Cent said, get rich or die trying. That's what I'm
What?
gonna do.
I be going for the gusto in the gulag, be out there getting worked over. Like I'm like, nah, this ain't how. I'm over this game. I didn't deleted the whole Warzone from the system. Like I can't stand this. And then I had to re-download it day later. Like
Nah,
all right, I gotta get
that's
back
one thing
in.
I'm gonna miss though. Like being in LA, getting them opportunities to like play the Call of Duty first and do them joints, like do the appearances, do those games. That's gonna be. I'm gonna miss.
But if you from the West Coast, you miss West Coast food. Like I miss just going to the taqueria spots. You know what I'm saying? Like
Bro.
New Orleans is so good down here. Like food is amazing. But that being said, I miss tacos. I miss pozole.
Favorite
I'm
food,
gonna miss all
Todd?
the organic vegan lifestyle, like LA lifestyle.
But you ain't even
food.
tapping into that though, man.
You ain't vegan.
You ain't
I don't
tapping into
believe
I
all
just
that,
started
bro.
my diet on Monday. Oh, I've been killing them. Beyond Burgers.
What?
Hey,
It's
the Beyond-
not
the
not a burger,
plant-based.
right? The
Nah,
burger that's not a burger.
It's plant-based. It's plant-based.
Plant-based.
It's
No, it's
not a
fire.
burger.
You gotta get it well done in a fresh baked bun. Ask for
It's
fresh
not
baked
a
bun.
burger.
Well done.
It's not a burger.
Burger to me. It's a patty.
So hey, you gotta have one meal right now. I know you're born in Baltimore. Hold it down. No,
Shout out to Jimmy Seafood.
Jimmy's booming. Jimmy Seafood.
Big
booming.
Jimmy's.
Oh, I love.
Well,
Jimmy's,
yeah, if
man.
I gotta have one food, I'm going crab cakes. Broiled or fried. It don't matter.
Last meal on your life, you just going crab cakes?
Crab cakes and lamb chops.
Listen. Them crab
And now
cakes
you,
in
now
Baltimore
you
be
speaking
like
to my
that
heart,
big.
because them
Them
lamb
crab
chops.
cakes in Baltimore be like that, bro. Fat.
Yeah,
Actually,
I remember.
somebody just bought me a piece of lamb chop just then.
I thought you was on a diet, bro.
He was just talking about I started
boy
my
said
diet
got
last week.
Got the pork rib over there in the to-go container.
Hopefully it's beef. I prefer
My
beef.
diet consists of just not eating after 10 o'clock. That's all.
PM?
Yeah.
Which is a 1 a.m.
This
Eastern,
is
so.
the entire time he's up.
Yeah, exactly. The
My diet
whole
consists
time I'm
of-
up, I'm thinking about food.
Bro,
I just go to the refrigerator and just look in there like 10 times and don't grab nothing.
Ain't no way.
I'm telling you, running backs are fat boys at heart, boy.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm like,
I love to eat, man. I can't. I'm thinking about this banana pudding that I got left over from the 4th of July.
The
right
banana
in the
pudding?
corner. Banana pudding.
All right, hey,
bro, that
but
used to be my
while we on
favorite
that thing,
growing
let's
up.
talk about favorite dessert then. If you could have a
With
dessert.
banana pudding. Banana
Really?
pudding. I used to
Don't-
kill
don't-
that when I
don't-
was young.
Don't let that stray your mind from the peach cobblers of the world and
Mm-mm.
the
Okay,
buttermilk
banana
pie
pudding.
of the world.
yeah.
Ooh, that
Butter
buttermilk
cake
pie.
from Mastro's.
Woo! Hey, butter cake from Match without the raspberry sauce. Like, please keep that. But
No,
that,
on the side. Leave that on the side. On
yeah,
your
like,
side.
keep that. But
Yeah,
I'm
on your
here.
side.
Like,
You-
I'm here for that. When we was out there practicing against the Chargers. Like, anytime I'm in there, I'm like, so I'm heading to Mastro's. Like, they're like, Cam, you up? I'm heading to Mastro's. Like, whether you want to come or not, I'm going. And I'm really just I don't even know what I'm ordering because that's not what's important.
But
I
I'm
know
eating
I'm
a
getting
butter
this
cake
butter
here,
cake.
and I'm
Yeah.
taking one to go.
And
Yo, I used to have to throw the butter cake away because I was about to eat the whole thing.
bro,
I'm
I
like,
look
I
up
just
and like
throw it away.
Ty, you ever started look? This how you know it's bad when you like, yeah, I'm just gonna have like you cut a section off. Like this is me. Hey, put that over there, and then you look up, you already in the whole cake. You like, damn,
I do it all the time. You like, bro, just eat the whole cake.
just at this point you done left like 3 bites left. You like, I don't want this one. I'm good.
God,
The
man.
last time you been to Prime, Mark?
It's been a minute, man. They're open 50% now, but I did order. They had the steaks that you could buy them raw, so I went and got about 5-6 A5s, about 6 regular fillets. Went down there, picked them up, and threw them on my own grill. So it's been a while, man. I ain't been to Prime in a minute.
What is it? The Langostinos?
The Langostinos. I miss it, boy. That sweet baby lobster tails.
Oh no, I need to know.
The
Hey,
sweet baby.
Prime over here, they cut the crab legs open and de-shell that thing for you.
D-shell, please.
I said,
D-shell,
oh,
please.
I said, sir, when do you de-shell this for me? I don't have to do no work. Just keep it coming.
Bring
You know what I
10
love?
pounds.
I love that duck from Komodo too.
Komodo.
Duh.
It's a nice spot. I got to take you to the spot in the Hard Rock Cafe, man, called Curo, bro. I got to take you there.
You got
Stupid.
some good chicken wings, I heard.
Stupid. They got everything. Stupid fire.
Yeah, right.
Mm.
All right. So we on the food. Hey, tell me now, man. What you listening to on your playlist, man? Pre-game playlist.
Ooh.
I'm on that T Grizzly right now.
Boy, that T Grizzly go hard. Shout out to Michigan, my
In the
Michigan
paint.
boy.
Shout out to
I knew
Michigan,
he was going to
man. You know
plug
what
him.
I'm
As soon as
saying?
I
Shout out
heard
to
T
the-
Grizz.
Shout out to all the Michigan boys.
Shout out to D-Town, man. Detroit.
You
man.
know, I'm a
Real players out
Flintstone,
there.
you know, hailing straight from the bedrock, but I'll fool with the Detroit boys, you know, Michigan holding
It's
it
all
down, Mitten
good.
boys.
Shout out my barber. You know, Yak.
Yup,
Cam, my barber
yup.
from Michigan. You know what
Michigan
I'm saying?
Is
got
he?
some Michigan.
Wait, he from Michigan?
He
Different,
from Lake
man.
Lansing.
We
Yeah.
built Ford
Huh.
tough. You know what I'm talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Look, Mark, I didn't rob Todd of everybody. Like, oh, you got a barber? Run it. Oh, who do your hair? Run it. In fact, Shorty that does our hair out in LA, she's like, Cam, what up? I know your wife. And I was like,
Small world.
why? How? What?
Yeah,
'Cause
how did
wifey
this
from-
happen?
Wifey from California. You just
Yeah.
realize Cali
I
just
had
be
a-
so small. Appa used to
Yeah, it's
hoop.
crazy.
That's why.
Yo, you know what's funny though? Everybody that come to LA, they just like hit me up and like, yo, you got a driver? You got a barber? You got a hair girl? I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, I do actually.
I got you.
I'm getting my hair done now, so you can have her after. But
Hey, really though. I'm like, yo, can I? Yeah, well, she ain't gonna be free for another 2 hours. She's
hey
strapping
man,
mine
no,
now.
I'm still interested, man. You got the T Grizzly. That's fire. And he got some
T
bangers
Grizzly.
on there.
right.
Mandatory pregame playlist. What's getting you right an hour before kickoff? What's getting you right, dog?
Get me right now. I haven't really listened to the Pop Smoke yet. R.P. Pop. Who
Right.
else?
Gucci Mane just dropped. Got some
He did?
fire. He got some fire features with Lil Baby and Young
East
Thug
Atlanta
on
Santa's
there.
back.
I've been on.
East Atlanta.
I've been on this New York artist called Smooth L. He got like that
The
what
New
they
York
call
vibe.
that drill music. It's like drill music.
What's drill music?
You know, like that Chicago,
You know what that is, Cam?
but like
You're
the New
versatile.
York sound though. Kind of like the Pop Smoke, the Fabio,
Okay.
Fabio, gotcha.
Fabio
There we go.
Foreign, that type of vibe.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll say
I've been
mine.
on Dirt,
Lil
really
Durk.
Chicago, and Midwest rappers to be honest. So like Dirt, Polo G,
Polo
I'll
G
say
turn. I
Polo
fool with
G
Polo
snap.
G.
A Boogie with a
4-2
hoodie.
Doug, Babyface Ray, T Grizzly. Like shout out to the Midwest, man.
Shout out to the Midwest, boy.
Look, that's the one thing I'm gonna have to well verse myself in. I be so West Coast.
We almost
E40
done
just
with
dropped
you,
them
Todd.
albums. I was in there like, yeah, yeah, I need that. I'm still be looking for the Keek to sneak.
Well, I know your passport stamped all the way up. Tell me about some of your favorite travel destinations, some of your favorite travel experiences.
So
man,
give me,
I
give
mean,
I know-
me, give me
I know
top
you-
three.
I know
Top
you
three
stamped-
spots.
Before
I know you
COVID?
stamped the-
Yeah, before
before
COVID.
COVID.
Unless you
Before
PJ in it.
COVID wrecked all of our stamp progressions this offseason.
No doubt. Like ruin my Panama, ruin my Belize trip. Ruin,
passport.
like,
Luckily, I got out twice before it happened, but
yeah, me too. I did 2 family trips.
Mm.
I did a Disney cruise and a DR Nickelodeon family trip. And then
Dang.
then everything shut down. I was like, but I had boys trips. I had places to go. All right,
Yeah.
top three.
Now, I
top
was
three.
supposed to go a lot of places this year, but I ain't really been like Italy. I love Italy.
we're in
Like
Italy.
Florence, Milan.
Milan is dope.
But
What's your favorite thing to do?
I
in
used to go to
Milan?
London a
Shopping?
lot. Yeah, the shopping, yeah. I used to go to London a lot, but I gotta like expand more. Like I was supposed to go to the Grand Prix in Monaco before all this got shut down.
Bro.
Yeah, I was gonna do it big, then
When you
hit
do
out there to
something like that-
Central Pay. You know
And
what
they,
I'm saying?
and before you was gonna go out to the Grand Prix, you was gonna call Cam and Mark and be like, "Hey," and we would be like, "Yes."
Yes,
Yeah.
I'll meet you.
Yeah, for sure.
All I
It
need
was
is
on like
invitation.
Memorial Day weekend too.
I don't need you to pay for my room or my food. I just need an invitation. Just give me an
Yeah,
excuse
you
to
need
be
the
there.
invite. Next year.
More
Right.
than a week or in advance, please, because you are the type to be like, Mark, he'd be like, yo, Mark, Monaco tomorrow. Let's do it. I'm like,
No,
Like, nah, I gotta count my blessings
Nah,
first.
next year.
I gotta sow some seeds.
next year we can do it for sure.
man, what a joyous time it's been on Big Trust Levels. Appreciate having my dog TG 300, TG 400, whatever you know, he always keep it 100. Got my dog Cam J, man. We love y'all. Ty, we appreciate you being with us, tapping in with Trust Levels.
Mm.
We had to pop off
Big trust levels.
the podcast with a legend, and you legendary in every right. So we just want to say we appreciate you. Many blessings and health to you. go ahead and get right. 2-1, getting loose in the ATL. I'm sorry,
No
Cam.
doubt.
But
I mean, I love it. I love
yeah.
it. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
when
yeah.
good running backs go there to. Never mind.
yeah, okay. Well,
Never mind.
not what he said. We
he's
love
gonna be
you.
great.
I hope you run for 1,500 plus and do
Yeah.
your thing, boy. 2-1.
doubt.
21 reasons.
I hope you
all day,
average
every day.
I was saying, hope you go for 1,400, average 100 yards a game, just except for 2 of those. So 1,400.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
I love
man.
y'all, boy. Hey, you know I don't really care about yards. Give me the touchdown. I'm sorry, I can't have my own painting behind me like Cam.
I'm saying, hey, the dreads and the stash immortalized. Like that ain't never coming down.